Welcome back to Midday Kentucky, everyone. I'm here with Dr. Jame Stillwell, and thank you for joining us.
My pleasure. Thanks.
And he is a licensed pastoral counselor, and we're going to be talking about support groups today. So there are a lot of different recovery and support type groups in and around Lexington, but around the country, really. What support groups are good for different types of people?
Yeah, Lexington is very blessed in having lots of groups. Most common would be AA, you know, Alcoholics Anonymous, and then you've got Narcotics Anonymous, and those addiction-based groups.
Okay.
But there's grief support groups and divorce recovery groups as well, and even groups for adults whose adult children are in trouble, and so it gives you support. Yeah.
And I mean, what is the true #1 value, I guess, of attending these type of support groups, would you say?
Well, everyone says, and including me, because I've been a part of a group before, that the thing you feel the most is you're not alone. You feel like you're the only person on earth going through whatever it is, and you get into a circle of 10, 12, 20 people, and you find out, oh my goodness, other people understand.
Right, right. I mean, and that's important, isn't it?
It's relief.
A lot of times people do say that it's been a lifeline for them. And what has been your experience with that?
Well, you know, with 3,200 people who've been through our divorce recovery group over the years, the past 24 years, it's hard to go to Walmart or Kmart or anywhere without finding somebody who says, I was in your group 10 years ago and it saved my life. Right. That kind of thing.
I mean, that has got to be an amazing feeling for you too, and a confirmation of exactly what you're doing and how you're helping people. That's fantastic. So would you say that support groups take the place of other type of therapies, like family therapy or individual therapies?
Well, the thing about support groups is it's peer. It's peer-led, and it's people who have mutual needs, the same need that you have, and they've been through it, they're going through the same thing, so we all understand. But therapy is going to a professional who has expertise, and part of their expertise is how to deal with you one-on-one, and how you deal with life depends on your perspective.
Exactly.
And our perspective largely comes from the family we grew up in. And so a therapist can help you fairly quickly get to that and figure out the voices in your head that are self-critical and the things that trip you up come from generations that are passed down to you. And often these are unconscious, and the therapist will help you to make these things conscious so that you can make choices and change.
Exactly. Well, and you know, going to a therapist is really healthy for a lot of people, but also having that support group, having others around you. Have you been able to really try to steer people toward a therapist once they come into the support group setting?
Yeah, it flows both ways.
Yeah.
People in our support groups, we can steer them toward a therapist depending on their need, depending on what they're looking for. People who come to therapy, we can steer them towards support groups so that they don't feel alone. So they've got that camaraderie they can connect with on a weekly basis.
Exactly. Well, thank you so much. It's always good to have you here. And for more information, we'll have it up on the screen here. If you want to get a hold of Dr. Jame Stillwell Ministries, his information's on the screen. Thank you so much, Dr. Stillwell, for being here. We love having you. And we will be right after this short break.